matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. We'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Testing the right side here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So their 1st drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Goes to the pistol formation now. Play action here on 1st down. Buying time. Moving to his left. Breaks free. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you. Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return starts from inside the 20. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. In the clear at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it all.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third down, out of the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but it's for someone who can create seven.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. What a catch! Breaks into the clear at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. the left. Gets some space around the 30. Nobody can bring him down. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It's your hands a little shaky.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner is brought down. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He goes out of bounds, but gets all the way to midfield. Great return and great starting field position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It tests the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, once in a while, as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback.
It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Who makes the catch? And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory.
29 Philly. 2-9
Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Crowd made through the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. No huddle here for the offense. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. He's going to take off here. Finds room at the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense tackles him what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Throwing for his running back. Makes the catch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today. Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powers through. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
No, I don't blame him to go with a quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks an open space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Ball handed off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. We're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They'll run it here. He's past the marker and still going. The tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Good enough for 1st down yardage. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now in a rivalry game to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The ball's lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Single back, takes the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. And it's a direct snap. By the Wildcat look.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Direct snap. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, if you're going to run the football this close to the goal line, what do you think you just turn it around and hand it to the tailback? Too many things can go wrong in this situation. I think they caught a break just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They get nothing on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Fights off a defender. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, as a defense, he'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Hebe keeps it himself. And he falls forward. That should be enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for it.
And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Hand off to the right side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he can get out of bounds.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field down.